Hello, genealogists. This is Craig, and this is Just Genealogy, and this is new books at Heritage Books for the week of 9 July 2023. We have a few. Try to get us all caught up. We have a new book called The Charles Asgill Affair, Setting the Record Straight. This is written by Anne Ammundsen, and she, I believe, is a descendant of Charles. And if you don't know anything about this, that's understandable. But if you're a Revolutionary War geek like I am, Washington's papers all the time talk about the Asgill affair and how it affected him and those kind of things. And this is the story of Charles Asgill. He was a British officer who was selected by lot to be killed by the Continental Line forces during the Revolutionary War in retaliation for the death of another Continental Line officer. Now, there's a lot of family genealogy in here that deals with the family, but if you're a Rev War geek, you will love the buried treasure that you will find in this book. I'm just very happy that being the niche publisher that I am, that I was able to bring this book into print and set the record straight on Charles Asgill. Mike Marshall has created 3 volumes of Westmoreland County, Virginia deeds and wills. They deal with books number 12, part 3. The Spracios went up through 12, part 2. Deed book 13, deed book 14, and deed book 15. So these are a welcome addition to our Antian Press collection, extending the material on Westmoreland County into 3 more deed books. Very glad that he brought those to us to do. You may know him from the work that he's done in Charles County, Maryland. A new book not published by us, and I don't normally talk about books not published by us that we have, and we have thousands, by the way, but this new book from a New England Historic Genealogical Society called The Fruits of the Tree of Life, New Discoveries, is just one of the neatest books I've held in my hand in a long time. To give you some idea of the table of contents, there, of course, is an introduction and Eurasian and English origins of motif components, the Hearts and Vines variants on Nantucket Island and Martha's Vineyard, Nantucket variants in New Hampshire and Maine, Gloucester watercolors, Middlesex County embroideries, the spread of the the spread of the twin heart motif, and other examples of artistic transfer. The role of calligraphers and embroidery teachers, family trees as living documents. And you wonder what this is all about? This is a book full of color dealing with embroidery and trees and family genealogy and samples of said family genealogies. It is just so neat and so cool. I wish that in my own family we had something like this that we could hang on the wall, but we don't. But anyway, Fruits of the Tree of Life, New Discovery, brand new book from HistGen. And I can't wait to sell you one. And then finally, another Pippenger volume on Essex County, Virginia, landowners and taxpayers, 1814 to 1850, and town lots, 1782 to 1850. So this work continues the land tax data that he did in Essex County, Virginia land tax list, 1782 to 1814, and it combines into one paragraph entries for each owner, taxpayer for that period, 1814 to 1850. And the information is presented in sequence of owner, taxpayer name, and is condensed thereunder from year to year rather than being presented as a facsimile of the original record. Part of the 1827 list is damaged, therefore the records are incomplete for that year. And page 16 for 1844 seems to be missing from the microfilm, and the original was consulted in order to make up for that shortfall. The town lots deal with the town of Tappahannock and the town of Layton's from 1782 to 1850. A welcome addition to our Essex County collection, which is getting rather huge. So if you've got Essex County research, I advise you to take a look at heritagebooks.com and take a look at all that Pippenger has done for us in Essex County and other places like Alexandria, Virginia, for that matter. So this has been Craig. This has been New Books at Heritage Books, and I will see you next week.